Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Monday, the 22nd of July. It is actually 5 minutes after 8 p.m. I have flat been, what a long couple of days here. It's nuts. So, got the car done this morning. Sold the Acura. Ended up waiting around and ended up being after 2 by the time he got here. Really nice guy. And yeah, like 3 hours later he was driving away. So yeah, spent a lot of time with that. And anyway, he's a smart guy too. He's got his scanner, he scans it and everything, and some really fancy expensive one that goes deep diving. He goes, yep, I can see things with this that the normal reader doesn't make go away. He goes, there's nothing in there. Anyway, the last like hour and a half, Mom and I have been washing the car. I don't think we've ever had the old war wagon that clean. But, you know, she's old, so what looks clean, you get it out in the sunshine, there's a lot of bad spots in it. But we're going to take it for its inaugural run after all the stuff we've done. And go put gas on it because we need gas in the morning. So literally this is about the time we're saying the goodbye vlog at night. Where that sun's at. What you reckon, Mama? Let's go do it. Take the old clunker for a ride. Alrighty. Man, there's some beautiful evening light out here. Holy moly. He's not out goofing around this time of night. The old war wagon, she's just trucking right along. We get gas all, because I don't have a cover down there. I'll look and see if that make sure that seal's holding. It was kind of a task getting that thing in there. There must not be a lot of crank pressure down there because it's not a real tight seal, so you got to make sure it's sitting in the right spot. You can go too far and it'll drag against the crank, and then the oil seal, part of the oil seal, the one that I was showing you all cracked up last night, it won't bite the crank or the harmonic balancer. I think I actually called that thing a compensator a couple times. You know what? When I edited that video today, I was in such a rush because it was after the guy had come picked up the car. I mean, I started building that video. I think I finished building it around 5:30 or something. Yeah. It was late. Anyway, let's get to the gas station here. Look how packed that old GC's is at night. Look all the way back there. Everybody's bedding down for the night. It's been a long time since I've gotten gas in the evening. It's kind of cool out here. Got a bark to it. I can put the cheaper gas in this one. Geez, I'm saving almost 40 cents a gallon. This one doesn't need the super duper. Wow. What an amazing evening. We decided to take a little stroll and take one of our back roads that we used to drive in all the time. It's only Kelly I got to pay attention because this thing will just let you drive off the road. The Acura won't let you. Nope. Is those clumps of grass out there, or is that birds or something out there? Oh, it's clumps of grass. I'm like, what in the world? If you ever need any gravel or rock, there it is right yonder. Built some big old pits doing that. No deer or elk or anything. There's a hee-haw. Hee-haw running in the wild. It's been a while since I've been this way. Oh, that was a bump. See how low the callants looks. Well, from here it looks like it's flowing pretty good. Got a little tree sticking out down there. Very pretty often I catch a car driving through here. It's crazy that we used to see over those trees when they first planted them. And now look at them. Way up there. Seems weird to drive a car through here.
It does.
Come through here so much in the motorcycles.
This is a motorcycle.
Yeah, look at the old tractor sitting out front. It's probably always there on the motorcycle, not paying attention to it. Here's the old rickety I-5 bridge. Let's go down here and let you get a good look at the Cowlitz River. Again, this seems weird to do, not in a motorcycle too.
Got it close enough there, sweetie.
Doors all jammed, won't unlock.
Yeah.
Will be glub, glub, glub. That's beautiful. Man. That's some kind of birdie. Oh, there, old Wi-Fi bridge.
That's always spooky.
It does. Just the side of that thing. Yeah. The way that thing clunks and clanks. Man, when you fly across that thing in a car, you just have no idea all the noises are going on. I had a cousin who was really freaked out about bridges. And used to wonder why. Maybe he heard them sounds before too. A little creepy. Oh, Dr. Pierce is hanging out there in the evening light. She was already past the sun. There's a little sun going across the fields when we passed it going out. Sure, nice and cool in here. You've been to put a hot car in here, it turns the air conditioner back on again. So I went through. I did have to top off the transmission. It's just that 0.3 of a quart. Topped her off right where she needs to be. The engine oil is perfect. Belt and everything's dry. Of course, the motor's still dirty because I haven't gone in there and cleaned it. But yeah, the seal's holding tight. She's doing good. It all worked out well. Now we're getting those rods. I think I explained that one day. The rod ends that wear out. That just makes that thing flounder. Comes up, whack! Keeps hitting the A pillar so hard that it starts to mechanically break the wiper assembly. Like I said, I still keep a spare in the back. This one's had a crack across the windshield since we got it, but it's below where you can see it. So anyway, my insurance will already filed a thing while he was here. They're going to put a windshield in the Acura, so that won't be an expense he has to worry about. So yeah, back to the old war wagon. Now we're just going to sit back. Kelly looks a little bit, I look a little bit. Just going to wait until something comes along that's just the right what we're looking for. Kind of thinking a truck, but every time we look at the trucks, it's so expensive that we're thinking not some old beater truck, that something to go to Chehalis and back and stuff like that. No distance, not something to drive back and forth to work or whatever. But I don't know, you're kind of relying on a 22-year-old car to be your daily transportation, and it's got a 200. It's a 20-something miles shy of 256,000. So she's an old gal. I don't think that compensator's ever been replaced. And then that oil pan, day before yesterday, I was saying you can see somebody's goop that thing in there. Well, I've watched a bunch of stuff, and they're all that way. That's the way it comes from Honda. I don't know, whatever they use. I remember Honda used to use some 3-bond stuff that was white, and it worked really well. So, and that's not where it was leaking from anyway. And it looked like that valve cover because of wind. It doesn't have the pans underneath, So the air is just lifting it right up in there. So, you know, she's got the new air filter. I just did an oil and filter change. It's a little shy of the miles I usually do it at, but that's cool. Do it all while you're in there. Of course, the transmission, but I need to do 2 more changes on it. You're supposed to kind of do them in succession, do a quick ride and come back, but I mean, it came out clean enough, but still, even in the manual, it tells you to do it that way. But it's like $10 a quart for that Honda transmission oil. Oh, and I did the rear diff, or I guess you call it the diff, but they call it the dual pump, because it works as a diff, and it also, whenever the front wheels slip, the rear wheels kick in. So anytime you slip, it just goes into all-wheel drive. You don't have to do anything. It just automatically does it. But she's been a good old gal for the last 3 years. We've put a lot of miles on this thing. Fairly quick. But, you know, when the tires got wore out and the windshield wipers, you couldn't use them in the winter, we just started driving that Acura, and it was just so comfortable. Had no idea. I mean, Hondas don't, I mean, everything depreciates, but Hondas don't get a hit with high mileage. Something about those MDXs, people are not expecting that thing to have, you know, 70,000 miles on it. And that's a hard hit on that thing. It's amazing. But we came out miles ahead, way ahead. The financing was so good. And I was explaining that to you guys before, but yeah, we were way right side up on that thing. So that's nice. And just a little buffer that helps after, you know, shelling out that electrical repair for the house, and then that trip, you know, those road trips, you know, going 12 days on a trip, that's more money than you think, you know, lodging and all that stuff. And you know, we're traveling enough that, you know, camping out and stuff, that's just not comfortable. You know, when I was younger, that was great. It was cool. And we'll do some of that stuff. Kelly and I still talk about, you know, taking little camping trips. And in fact, we were just talking about that the other day. You know, do something, not even go far. Just go goof off and just do an overnight thing. It'd be fun. Keep talking about going out to Rife Lake and camp out there. I don't think I think you can go out there and stay, what do they call that? When you can stay wherever and not pay. I think there's a donation box or something there. That I didn't redo the headlights. And you do it while it's in here, so that stuff will cure. It actually, when it cured, it just like bubbled it, frosted it. But we'll get it fixed. This thing's sitting up there and drive you nuts because you can see them. So hopefully I called it I-5 Honda there in Chehalis across from Home Depot is actually called Interstate Honda. It's like I-5 Ford, and all the things are just called I-5. There's a whole bunch of different things that use the I-5 thing, but that Honda store is called Interstate Honda. And they're a new dealer. They probably don't, I don't know. There's enough of these things around, you think people would already be bugging them for parts and stuff. But anyway, we're going to make it a short and sweet little vloggy today. Tomorrow I'll be back to work and just kind of back to normal stuff. And then the old war wagon will be the vehicle of choice. I mean, if we get in a pinch, we have a garage full of other things that'll take us back and forth. We just don't like droning down the freeway, you know, to get to work, because it takes almost 3 hours to take back roads all the way to work. And that's me by myself and you're clipping right along. You know, I have a little fun with it. And, you know, Kelly and I, if we didn't ride together, you know, rode, you know, our own bikes, that'd be a long ride. She's way more cautious, like as she should be. Anyway, I'm gonna bounce out on that. The old war wagon is get back here so you get But you know, if I put that thing all the way up front, it's gonna be so easy to get bikes in and out. Well, hello there, YouTube. We just pulled in, got out of the car. We're gonna put it in the garage and go over things and
Make sure nothing's leaking.
yeah, I just put the 3 quarts in the transmission. Holds 3.3, so I'll top that off. And then we need to get more because you got to flush it 2 more times.
Yeah.
And anyway, check that crank seal, make sure that's holding tight. And that's it. The Acura is officially gone.
Yeah.
It will be nice to, I mean, that's almost $1,500 a month.
Yeah.
And just cash in our pocket until you find something else that you pay for. But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, just not gonna go that expensive. That was it was really nice, but I always felt, I don't know, it just doesn't fit us, you know. It's a little too nice, you know. But anyway, going to a nice, happy new owner, and they'll take care of it, and we'll go from there, and he'll go from there, and all will be well.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think on that, we're gonna roll out. I hope I can get this vlog built and not turn it live at 8 o'clock tomorrow. I can't because I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Yep.
But anyway, thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah.
We'll go from there.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And you guys have a wonderful Tuesday or Wednesday.
Heck yeah. All right. See you in the morning.
See you then.
Bye-bye now.